name is Bernard Hefner. I'm a senior, and my major is Bachelor of the Fine Arts in Acting. The play Picnic, written by William Inge, which is also a 1953 Pulitzer Prize winner, takes place on a Labor Day weekend in Independence, Kansas, in the joint backyards of two widows. One house belongs to the mother of Flo Owens, who lives there with her two daughters, Madge and Millie, and a school teacher boarder named Rosemary lives with them. The other house in the same backyard belongs to Helen Potts, who lives with her elderly and invalid mother, who you don't see at all. Into this female atmosphere comes a young man named Hal Carter, whose animal vitality seriously upsets the entire group and throws it for a whirlwind of fun and excitement. My character, Hal Carter, functions in the plot specifically because he was an ex-football player from a university where Alan Seymour went, who is the boyfriend of Madge Owens, daughter of Flo Owens. So Hal Carter comes from Los Angeles to Phoenix to Texas to Kansas in order to find Seymour, because he's had some hard luck and he knows Seymour is a well-to-do guy that can set him on a path that's straight. Well, when Hal gets acquainted with everyone after running into Seymour, he ends up causing more trouble than he's worth through his actions that are attemptedly nice, but do not pay off well for him. What makes this role different than any role I've ever done is Hal Carter, when you first read him on the page, he comes off as a person that is shallow and antiquated socially in how he treats women and just talks to people in general, and ultimately silly. But when you dive deeper into him, you realize that he is lonely, he is withdrawn, he is neglected, and it's a lot deeper than it gives you on the surface. And Hal is one of those people where he seemed easy when I first read the script, and then I realized that he had a lot more to offer. My favorite part of the rehearsal process was probably just getting to dance around and enjoy the 1950s atmosphere with the old school jazz, like Chuck Berry back of that day when James Dean operated. It's just getting into live in an era of America that is the classic, the golden 50s. It's cool to bring that to life on stage. A challenging part of the rehearsal process to overcome was the medical attention that our director, Eve Himmelheimer, had to get during the process. And it's very hard because we truly do appreciate what she's done, and she's put in a lot of effort and ultimately gave us the foundation for this show before it really got kicked off. So it stems from her wisdom, her knowledge, and her effort where the show was born, and it was hard to continue on post-Eve due to her medical issues that she's dealing with and hopefully conquering, because she's an amazing woman. The most rewarding aspect of playing this character is the want, desire, and grit that he takes in order to make himself happy. He tries to grab life like a bull by the horns, and I agree with some of his philosophy in that, and I hope to emulate that, and I'm glad I get to bring it alive on stage because it's such a rewarding and satisfying feeling that I want to live in as Bernard.